You're listening to KEXP, where the music matters, live on KEXP from Noise Pop, broadcasting from the 25th Street Recording Studio in Oakland. I'm Cheryl Waters. I am so delighted to be here, and with one of my favorite bands and a longtime friend, it's Toro y Moi. Welcome.
Hi, thanks, Cheryl. Good to be here.
It's so great to have you here. Thanks for welcoming us to your hometown. Your studio is just up the street.
Yeah, not too far from here. So yeah, this is really cool.
It almost just feels like you're having a practice today.
Basically, yeah. It feels like a little band practice.
Well, a beautiful, beautiful new record called Whole Earth. It just feels like such a special, special thing to have you all here today and sharing this very special performance with us. I just can't wait to hear it.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's Toro y Moi, live on KEXP.
Great. All right, let's start with Tuesday.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've been up since Tuesday, and I haven't even had a chance to say we're both humming along to some modern love song from mainstream radio. Our inner monologues both locked in, singing about some celebrity breakup, just like a romance scene from a movie. Fairy tales that end in tragedy. Give me some complexity, unpredictability, changing subjects rapidly. Repetition gets to me. What kind of situation did you find yourself again? Would you consider it a comedy? I guess it all depends. Some complexity, unpredictability, changing subjects rapidly. Repetition gets to me, yeah. I've been up since Tuesday, and I haven't even had a chance to say both humming along to some modern love song from mainstream radio. Our inner monologues both locked in, singing about some celebrity breakup, just like a romance scene from a movie. Fairy tales that end in tragedy.
Thanks. All right, this next song's called Reseda.
3, 4.
It's a long day living in Reseda. Says she's got a perfect plan, feeling devious. Got some internet friends paying premium just to watch her spend it all on the weekends. Everybody said she's acting different, plus her mom and dad never really listening. No one else knows except the two of them, and they let her go out, no question, in a small town where it's freaky. Everybody knows when you make a sound at a drop of a dime. Everybody knows, yeah, yeah, yeah. I spent too much time looking backwards in my past life. It'll haunt you. Halloween every time I think about you. Sweet nothings make you sing like Frank Sinatra. Accidentally time travel every time I scroll down. Then it's back to the future, pull up to a ghost town where it's freaky, freaky, freaky little thing that you do to my mind. Gemini switching at a drop of a dime. I should've left you in the past life. Oh my God, what did I do to deserve you? Nowadays I'd be worried if I hurt you. I can't even explain all the hurt you. I don't wanna give you pain or desert you. I can't, and I know it's alright. I'll go with the flow for the rest of the night. Weird how nostalgia comes back to haunt you. Never been here before. If I did, it was a blur. Voices that tell you who is the realist with no hesitation. Voices to block out all of the haters with no satisfaction. No satisfaction.
Nice. All right. Let's try Hollywood.
One, two, 3, 4.
Help me out, I'm in Hollywood. No self-service in the neighborhood. I know you can right now, but I wish you could. Pick me up, it's got me hella stuck. All the stars above, I think I see a way. All the conversations still look the same. Poor navigation, who am I to blame? No one even calls me by my real name. I was stone rolling, I was role playing. I was wind blowing, nobody holding my hand. Baby, give me butterflies while we gotta glamorize sentimental downtime. Baby, make it mystified. We unsell liquid dyes. 15 minutes pass by, taking up terabytes. Paparazzi on your mind. I was stone rolling, I was role playing. I was wind blowing, nobody holding my hand. Every star is bound to fall and vanish into the sprawl. And from a plane they glitter on the ground. They're hiding but are easily found. Help me out, I'm in Hollywood. No cell service in the neighborhood. I know you can't right now, but I wish you could. Pick me up, it's got me hella shook. All the stars above, I think I see a way. All the constellations still look the same. Poor navigation, who am I to blame? No one even calls me by my real name.
Nice. Okay, this last song is called Madonna.
You're my ray of light, you're my Madonna. You're so hard to find, I think I'ma need some karma. Questions on your mind, and they come with commas. Questions on your mind, I think I love all the drama. Don't say I love you, This ain't a love song, I'm here for you. Love your skin tone, I might employ you, but life ain't that simple, I think I'd annoy you. But I can't see too far, I'm about to hop in my car. She about to pop that bra, show you who you are, yeah, yeah. You're a superstar, you're a superstar. Don't remind me 2020, back it up, make it 6 feet. 21 up and only. You're my ray of light, you're my Madonna. Love the way you change, how you're always switching genres, one moment at a time. That's my new mantra. Don't ask me my sign if I'm really being honest. Don't say I love you, this ain't a love song, I'm here for you. Love your skin tone, I might employ you, but life ain't that simple, I think I'd annoy you. She about to pop that bra, I'm about to hop in my car, show you who you are. You're a superstar, you're a superstar. You're my Madonna, you're so hard to find. I think I'ma need some karma. Questions on your mind, and they come with commas. Questions on your mind, I think I love all the drama. Don't say I love you, this ain't a love song, I'm here for you. Love your skin tone, I might employ you, but life ain't that simple, I think I'd annoy you. Let it die, we let it die, yeah, oh, let it die. Oh, I don't know why we let it die.
Nice. Thanks, everybody.
So beautiful. Chaz, Imari, Anthony, thank you so much. That sounded gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so again, on bass, we have Imari, Chef Lee. On a piano, we have Astronauts, Etc., a.k.a. Tony Peppers. So, yeah, it's been cool to be a trio today.
And Chaz Bear. And you've been together for a while.
We have, yeah.
I remember reading that you called Anthony from Brazil, said, want to join the band?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Very exciting moment for him. Well, Toro y Moi is here with us at 25th Street Recording Studio live on KEXP. We have a long, wonderful relationship with you, and it's just been so fabulous to follow your career. And you've never been one to stay in the same lane too long and true to form. Whole Earth sounds unlike anything you've ever done before, but sounds just like a Toro y Moi album. And you continually show us that there's always more to be done in the electronic world. And Whole Earth beautifully demonstrates your abilities as a producer, and especially in hip hop. And I understand that you knew from the start that this was going to be a hip hop record. Can you tell me about that?
Right, yeah. I knew that I wanted this record to sort of have its foundation in hip hop and drum production. And another big hat I was wearing as I guess my producer hat was just getting in the vocalists and getting different features in, and maneuvering that and figuring out that sort of process.
Yeah, you really put on your producer hat for this record. There are more guests on this record than any more of your releases that you've ever done. What excited you about approaching the record in this way this time out?
Right, yeah, I felt like I had sort of explored all the areas I wanted to explore with my voice on the record, and in the time between the records, between Mahal and where we are now, just sort of felt like I had a lot of collaborations sort of unfinished, and it felt like a good time to wrap some things and have it be part of the record.
Well, you definitely have a lot of very talented friends. Tell me about some of the featured guests on this record.
Yeah, everyone from smaller artists like Elijah Kessler and Duckworth to Don Tolliver and Porches. They were all sort of relationships I started a few years ago and just sort of kept watering those plants and just making sure these relationships had some fun, like fruit come from it.
Well, both the title and the spirit of the new record was inspired by the counterculture guide Whole Earth, and that focuses on ecological and social justice and self-sufficiency. And being from the Pacific Northwest and of a certain age, I'm no stranger to the Whole Earth guide and the movement. And I'm guessing that maybe your time spent here in the Bay Area is where you discovered that. And can you talk about why you wanted to tell this story through the record and some of the parallels of this DIY ethos that made it into these stories?
Definitely. Yeah, I love that question. I've been in the Bay Area for about 12 years now, so I felt like it's just sort of seeped its way into my music, and especially Mahal was sort of my first record where I really sort of put the Bay Area behind me and tried to have it be part of my identity. And I think with Whole Earth, knowing its history here in the Bay Area and the people involved and what those communities have turned into all the way to some bigger, tech companies, just to see these communities grow into what it is now, I feel like is an important part of the Bay Area's story. And ultimately, the internet is what got me to where I am now. And I feel like the internet's a big part of my story. And the Bay Area is that connection, I think. Naming the record Whole Earth with a little pun on the spelling, I felt like was the easiest, most efficient way to sort of just get people to immediately find the reference.
I heard you reference a term called gorpcore in one of your releases, and having mostly grown up in the Pacific Northwest for a very long time, I can't believe I'd never heard that term.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Right. I mean, without getting too cheesy about it, it's definitely, fashion terms are silly, but gorp, refers to...
I know what that is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hiking term. It's slipping my mind right now, but anyways.
It's like granola.
It's the granola,
it's like the energy, the food energy that keeps you going when you're out on the trail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's something to do with food. I forgot what it was, but yeah, I didn't want to say.
I love that you don't know
granola.
that, but it's a fashion term now, right?
It sort of got adopted, but it's mostly outdoorsy, sort of active type of fashion gear and clothing. That sort of, I think in the Bay Area, it's just become the Bay Area uniform, just because the trails are so close to everybody, and everyone's got dogs, so. A lot of people here are just, outside ready to hike the trail. And I think that also sort of worked its way into my lifestyle. And everything from the visuals to, sort of the sounds sort of informed my decision.
Well, you're an artist who's thrived on evolution, and with Whole Earth, you've once again traced a new sonic landscape. And as I said, it fits seamlessly within your body of work. And I'm curious what sort of challenges you took on with this new record.
Right. I think the biggest shift for me in my process for this record was getting out of the laptop and away from my own personal computer and putting my files and sessions onto a hard drive and just bouncing around from recording studio to recording studio. I worked in LA at a couple places, and then I worked here in the Bay at Different Fur and Tiny Telephone. And I just wanted to experiment with that, especially with trying to get different vocalists on the record. That's the contemporary process. It's just you go to the vocalist these days. So like working with a lot of hip-hop artists like Tyler and Travis, I got to see how people work and how modern producers are doing this in an efficient way, and they just show up with the Pro Tools sessions, plug it in, you get your vocalist in, and I've never really did that before. So it was challenging, but it was a learning process, yeah.
After making records so long and mostly in your bedroom on a laptop, that must have been a fun challenge to take on.
It was. It definitely brought some new things to the mix. I think what I liked the most about it was just getting to see new studios, and that just sparks things every time.
Yeah, what was it like working with engineers?
It was great, honestly. Like working with an engineer really makes things happen. It makes things happen faster, and you can take the reins a little bit more with the songwriting and the artist role, as opposed to finding which cables aren't working and plugging in, miking drums and stuff.
Well, you are a visual artist as well, and I'm sure you're involved in the art direction to some degree in all your records, but Whole Earth is the first album cover that you've designed since
Yeah.
Boo Boo back in 2016.
That's right.
And it's wonderful. Can you talk about the
Thanks.
artwork on this, all the stars swirling around?
Yeah. I really felt like, again, to go back to the hip hop foundation, I felt like Americana is woven in there. And I found that a lot of the songs are referencing stars and more cosmic references. And I was looking at the American flag one day and noticed how cool and cosmic actually it is to have stars on the flag. And I just wanted to take that and expand on it and just zoom in on the stars. And then the next step was swirling the stars, and that sort of just felt like very relevant to where we are in time. It could be a galaxy, or it could be a black hole, or it could be a drain. It could be, there's a double entendre there, so I feel like, again, it's hip-hop.
A lot to consider there.
Yeah.
Well, Whole Earth calls for a more conscious way of living and acknowledging our place in the world and on this planet. And you have been sort of connecting with organizations in the area that deal with ecology and getting involved. And obviously that works with the theme of this album. Yeah. But I'm sure that you are someone that wants to stay involved in your community and working towards a better future. And no matter what the themes of your future albums are, do you find that you want to continue to find ways to connect and build tools in the community through music?
Right, I love that question as well. Yeah, I do think it's part of my due diligence, I keep saying, just because yeah, it's my way of giving back. Whenever I do a Snap to Grid party or do a West Coast craft and table at these craft fairs or anything like that, or Lower Grand Radio Zine Fest, like I do that because it's a way for me to keep my art practice going or my music practice, but it's not really about making money at these types of things. It's about, shaking hands, seeing people face to face, and just really just meeting people in the Bay.
Well, I know that you are a father now. Congratulations.
Yes.
You have a young daughter.
Yeah.
And I imagine that changes how you approach album releases and touring. Are you finding a nice balance with that, with the release of Whole Earth?
So far, yeah, it's been nice. I did take the first 6 months off, and then after that, we were doing sort of like weekend warrior type things. But we just finished like 2 days ago our first sort of long haul on a bus, and it was good. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice balance. I think 2 weeks is kind of my limit at this point, until she's talking at least. So it's cool. But yeah, I think if anything, it's being a dad has sort of taught me how to just partition my time even more and just be a little bit more diligent about studio sessions and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's such a pleasure to have all of you here today. Thank you so much for joining us here live on KEXP in Oakland, and Whole Earth, such a beautiful record.
Thank you so much, and it's awesome to be a part of y'all's growth as well. It's cool to hear y'all are in the Bay, and it's really exciting to have y'all in town.
Well, people can tune in to us at 90.3 FM in Seattle, 92.7 FM in the Bay Area, streaming worldwide at kexp.org. If you want to learn more about us or make a gift to support listener-powered radio, you can go to kexp.org and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll let you know every time we launch a fabulous new video of a great live session, just like this one with Toro y Moi. Thank you once again. It's Toro y Moi live on KEXP. Discover new music at listener-powered kexp.org.